tell people who might criticize the fact that you put your kids out there like this on YouTube? How do you deal with that?
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't, because I know exactly what I'm doing and what I'm not doing, and I know that I'm not trying to exploit my kids.
Yeah.
We love what we're doing, and the moment my kids say I don't want to do this anymore, then I'll honor that and say, all right, kids, that's okay, you know. And the criticism that I get, it's like a little needle, you know. It's like,
of course.
It's like, why, you know? But it's like people, it's okay. It's okay, because it's really hard to understand. It's hard to understand that a father's doing this as well. It's hard to understand that I'm trying to deconstruct masculinity. I know that sounds weird, but it's
not like you're playing football and everything. You guys are singing and having fun. I mean, I look at it as like
I'm exposing my kids to life.
But it's also like, I remember when, you know, if you're a parent and on the weekend, what do you want to do? Oh, let's hang out, let's do videos. But now you have YouTube, so it's like a new medium. It's a new way of expressing yourself. It's a hobby, it seems, as a family. Just
and
it's how you
fun,
connect.
Yeah.
How do you decide what songs you're going to cover?
I don't. They just happen. It's weird. Like Alexa, Eliana, and I have a really interesting chemistry. We're in the car and we turn on the radio, or I have my iPod, and I have a variety of music. Yeah. Not just like country or rap or hip hop. It's like everything. Yeah. And whatever I feel like they like for example, the other day we were listening to 1979 by the Smashing Pumpkins, and Eliana and Alexa both put the window down in the car, and they put their hair, and they're like, we don't even care, and they were all into it. And I was like, oh, okay, this could be a cover, like, because I know they like it.
Now you look out for it. Do you feel like you kind of you notice things, and then together you're like, okay, let's cover this? Yeah. It's like those are like the family decisions now.
Exactly. I don't, because I never want to implement anything on them. Like I could if I wanted to.
Or force anything, like we need to do this right now.
The reason why we're out there is because of the bond that we have, and it's on the inside the lyrics of the music. It goes down to that. Like, we don't just make them to make them. We have a sincere connection with the song. Like the most recent song was Chris Brown and Justin Bieber, Right Next to You. And when we were singing it, like, we really felt it. Like, we don't fake it. Like, she really tells me, like, you know, I want to be right next to you, Dad. Like, she'll look at me in the eye and I'm like, damn. Like, sometimes I look at him like, she really is feeling this song.
How do you stay connected with fans? Like, you seem like before we were doing this interview, you were putting up pictures on your Facebook and everything.
Well, I definitely, I'm always on my Facebook. I'm always replying to them and reaching out to them. And in fact, the intro to some of these videos are fan-made. Wow. So I always make sure to engage with them and like, hey guys, like, you know, like, I really appreciate you all. And like, we gave away a trip to Cancun.
No way!
5 months ago.
Where was I for that? I need a trip to Cancun.
Well, you were that one that sent that video. You sent a video, but
that wasn't me. What are your tips for people in terms of how to build community on YouTube?
Collaborate. Collaborate. Work with others. Don't be afraid to take the next step. YouTube is a very friendly platform. Yeah. And if you find the right people that work with you, just like I've worked with Shay and like, you know, those family-friendly channels, you'll be good. Just always follow your gut feeling. Do not do something you don't want to do. Yeah. And all of you will like this. Ray William Johnson actually babysat your kids, right? That's an exception. Ray has a different type of channel, as you all know. It's very, you know, different, not PG. But Ray's a nice guy. He's very humble, and I trust him. Like, he was watching Eliana. Actually, Eliana was watching him. If you see the video, it's funny. Like, Eliana was like running around, and Ray's like, But yeah, collaborate. Community is very important in YouTube. Working together and making sure that you are true to yourself in your channel.